The shift from traditional teaching methods to remote learning during school closures and stay-at-home orders is clearly a complex process. With this sudden shift away from the classroom in many parts of the globe, and how such a shift would impact the worldwide education market. However, the Department of Education instilled that no child will be left behind, even in this rage of the global crisis. Hence, I would like to share the excitement on the second virtual completion in graduation ceremonies of Balisong Kasay Elementary School with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To formally start, we will honor our country by singing the Philippine National Anthem, Sugbuhin, and to be followed by a prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pagbansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Let's bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone present here today, that each one of us may be able to share what he or she have for your glory and honor. Grant good health and safety to our loved ones left at home, and peace and goodwill to all men. May the various activities related to this event be a success through your intervention. We ask all of these in your name. Amen.
Subuhan ang kabubutan sa habagatan, kinapusuran lalawigan sa kabisayan, sa kaalam adunahan, sa among gugmaon tumukan unay halaran, sugbuon ang binunyagan sa Kristohanong tinuuan, ipanalipan ang kayunan tanunay Senyo Sansong ninyo, makasaysayanon, maabi-abihon, madanihulog ang may kagayon na ipasigaron. Subo pinangga sa klima o panahon, kalinaw kauswagan, palutaron palamon, bisan asa mudangan sa among pagpaling kamo, ikaw amo kanunay lahan lumon, ikaw amo kanunay lahan lumon.
A graduation is an important rite of passage to many people, most especially to our dear pupils. This past year has not been easy for the school year 2020-2021 graduates, as they officially turn the page on a year of social distancing, face mask, and modular learning. To welcome us all, we have April Doreen M. Ibarat with honors.
To our Active Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, our energetic and workaholic Public School District Supervisor, Mrs. Emelda Huguyalan, to our dedicated and ever-dynamic School Principal 2 of Balisong Casa Elementary School, Dr. Marivig Ortiza Montejo, honored guests, ever-supportive barangay officials headed by Honorable Ray Gonzaga and Honorable Marlon R. Zumbilon, Honorable Felix E. Ortega, our SGC Chairperson, active PTA President, at the same time Committee Chairperson in Education, Honorable Yuri M. Cato, parents, fellow graduates, friends who are watching the ceremony, a blessed day to everyone. The most significant event in pupil's life is none other than graduation, a symbolic closure of our elementary education. It brings us a mixture of joy and pain. Today marks the history of our schooling because the coronavirus has caused our ceremony to be replaced with a virtual graduation. We are very grateful to God for giving us the opportunity that despite this pandemic problem, still, our elementary graduation has come to reality. The road of opportunities is ahead for us as we go on to our next journey. Facing the challenges of COVID-19 is a great challenge to all of us. In spite of the tremendous obstacle we now face on a global scale, I believe that our experience at Balisong Casa Elementary School has prepared us to succeed and accomplish our highest aspirations. My dear classmates, may we be always reminded by the learnings we gained from our teachers in order to have a perfect vision in life. To use what you have learned to make our world a better place. To cherish the joys and successes of each and every day. To live your faith and count on it to help you work through life's pain and sorrows. To remember that life is about relationship with people and God. And to always remember your elementary journey. On behalf of the graduating class of 2020-2021, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to this virtual graduation. Thank you for sharing this special moment with us.
Now is the time to make your graduation feel extra special. It is with great honor to introduce the candidate for graduation and kindergarten completers, to be presented by our active and beloved school principal to of Balisong Kasay Elementary School, Dr. Marvec Ortiza Montejo.
Mrs. Emelda H. Yalon, District Supervisor of Argao 1 District, Argao, Cebu, in my capacity as School Principal of Balisong Kasay Elementary School, I have the honor to present to you these 42 candidates for moving up. 21 of whom are boys and 21 are girls, and 71 candidates for graduation for school year 2020-2021. 37 of whom are boys and 34 are girls. They have satisfactorily completed and fulfilled the basic requirements for kindergarten and elementary curriculum for the grade 6 as prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. They are now awaiting for your confirmation.
It takes lots of courage and sweat to reach the success of graduation, for we know that education exposes you to what the world has to offer, to the possibilities open to you. And now, the most awaited part of the ceremony is the confirmation and acceptance of the graduates and kindergarten completers, to be done by our dynamic and workaholic District Supervisor, Mrs. Imelda H. Yalon.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, based on the facts and figures presented to me by your school head, with the assurance that you have satisfactorily completed the minimum requirements for completion and or graduation as prescribed by the Department of Education under the Basic Education K-12 curriculum, I do hereby confirm you kindergarten completers and grade 6 graduates respectively with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Henceforth, our dear kindergarten completers, you are now eligible for transfer and admission to any elementary school, and the grade 6 graduates to any secondary schools in the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations and Godspeed.
According to Susan Gale, sometimes you don't realize your own strength until you come face to face with your greatest weakness. Now, let us listen to Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, School Division Superintendent, for her inspirational message.
My warmest greetings and congratulations to the completers and graduates of school year 2020-2021. You are a special gem in this challenging time brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. You surpassed the test of time by being flexible in embracing the different learning modalities just to acquire the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude, which apparently prepare you to be globally competitive and productive citizens. Indeed, we are a living witness to the undying support of your parents, relatives, and friends who stood by you to provide you with the needed moral, emotional, and financial support. To you, our beloved administrators and teachers, I am expressing my deepest appreciation for your resilience at this historic time. You stand out amid crisis. Your dedication and commitment to public service is worthy of emulation by the next generation of leaders and educators. Remain focused and be more innovative and sturdier as you face the more challenging situations ahead. My dear learners, now that you are ready to take on another journey next school year, continue embracing life's challenges with passion, dedication, and hard work. Pursue your dreams and contribute meaningfully to nation building as you climb the ladder of success. Again, congratulations, Godspeed.
So to inspire us more and to have a positive outlook in life, let's hear from Dr. Salustiano T. Jimenez, Regional Director, DepEd RO7.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
The shift from traditional teaching methods to remote learning during this pandemic is clearly a complex process, requiring communication and cooperation among policymakers, administrators, teachers, parents, and others. In times of adversity, communication is the key. At this moment, may we hear a message from Leonor M. Briones, Secretary of Education.
good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
To inspire us more, we will hear an inspiring message from our two ever-active barangay captains of both Balisong and Kasay, Honorable Ray Gonzaga and Honorable Marlon Sombilon.
Mga pinalangga kong kaigsuunan din sa Barangay Balisong, mga magtutudlo sa Balisong Kasay Elementary School, pinanguluhan ni Dr. Marvic O. Montijo, teaching force, PTC officers, parents, undergraduates. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Akong kinasingkasing ipaabot ang akong pasidungog sa tanang graduar sa tuig 2020-2021 sa Balisong Kasay Elementary School. Nga bisan pa man na nakasinati kita sa kalisod kay aniaman kita sa pandemya, ang Department of Education naningkamot nga makapadayon, nga makahatag sa maayong edukasyon sa atong mga kabataan. And for that, congratulations to all of the graduates. Thank you to our dear teachers for your sacrifice, as well as parents for your guidance. Once again, thank you and good day kanatong tanan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sa Balisong Kasay Elementary School, ni graduate sa grade 6, no? Among dakong kalipay nga kamo nagpadayon kayod sa pag-atiman sa edukasyon. Hingon man ang Balisong Kasay Elementary School ng mga staff, pinaagi sa ilang maabtik kayo nga principal na si Dr. Marvic Montijo. Ang akong mensahe sa mga ni-graduate, among atong padayonon ang atong kalidad nga edukasyon nga ihatag sa atong Department of Education, no? Bisan pa man tuod sa tunga-tunga ta sa pandemya na igo taog dakong kalamidad ining COVID-19, nagpadayon o wala ta maputol ang barangay ug ang eskwelahan, inubanan sa atong Balisong Barangay Council o Kasay Barangay Council, seeking nagasuporta para ang edukasyon dili maigo sa maong kalamidad. Nalipay kayo in behalf sa Kasay Barangay Council, kami moingon congratulations atong igo sa atong tema, no? Ang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Among isaad nga unsa pa may mahitabo sa atong nasod, na ata pirmi nagasuporta sa atong Balisong Kasay Elementary School, ingon man sa mga estudyante. Osbon ako, congratulations, and padayon nga mag-follow sa health protocol na dili ta mataptan sa mga sakit. Congratulations and mayong adlaw. God bless.
Anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you. Let us hear from Honorable Yuri Cato's sons, PTA President, for her message.
Akong pagtahod sa atong mga halangdong mga magtutulo, ginikanan, gilabi na sa atong completers and graduates. Maayong adlaw kaniyong tanan. Ani ata karon sa pagselebrar sa inyong graduation. Dako kay na kong kalipay ug garbo nga nakalampos kamo sa preschool of elementary. Bisan pa man sa kalisod sa pamaagi sa inyong pagkatuon, naning kamot kamo, inubanan sa suporta sa ginikanan o sa mga magtutulo. Nang hinaut unta ako nga magpabilin kamong madasigon sa inyong pagkatuon. Aron damlag, makabot ninyo inyong mga pangandoy. Congratulations!
Graduation is the perfect time to acknowledge our learners, to reap the fruit of labor. This is the perfect time to reward everyone. let us all witness the distribution of certificates to our kindergarten completers and graduates.
Kindergarten completers for school year 2020 and 2021. Morning and afternoon session. Alcaya Aaron Dwayne Abrigana, Balisong, Argao. Angkay Eliezer Jr. Lopez, Balisong, Argao. Bitacora Red Marson, Kasay, Argao. Cartasiano Rixel Liam Pitunyo, Kasay, Argao. Corpin Arnel Terence Erinio, Balisong, Argao. De Los Reyes Chris Lowin Pialan, Kasay, Argao. De Los Santos Jadine Hitungo, Balisong, Argao. Doncilio John Albert Famat, Balisong, Argao. Flores Janford Karungay, Kasay, Argao. Garcia Matt Reven Mayorga, Balisong, Argao. Helbolingo Ren Lawrence Aquino, Kasay, Argao. Enseñales Emmanuel Belligas, Balisong, Argao. Enseñales Ray Caritero, Balisong, Argao. Laturnas Junmar Embludi, Balisong, Argao. Linares Jave Ivan Sombilon, Balisong, Argao. Martin David Jr. Kamahalan, Balisong, Argao. Ortega Adrian Kyle, Balisong, Argao. Sons Zion Imar Bidico, Balisong, Argao. Saradpon Chris Sander Hilbulingo, Balisong, Argao. Sumbilon Christopher Jr. Matos, Balisong, Argao. Otuhan Ronel Ivali, Balisong, Argao. Ababon Krisa Chastity Cabriana, Kasay, Argao. Anyana Marjorie Ortega, Balisong, Argao. Angkay Adria Luis Marzon, Balisong, Argao. Anthony Hart, Kasay, Argao. Branzuela Eliza Faye Pitugo, Balisong, Argao. Cardiente Mitch Utuhan, Balisong, Argao. Kataylo Nenya Faith Helbulingo, Kasay, Argao. Quistas Abigail Sombilon, Balisong, Argao. Daob Alixa Nadine Pautan, Kasay, Argao. Imbludi Yasen K, Balisong, Argao. Imbludi Johanna Pancho, Balisong, Argao. Erinio Abigail Sa, Balisong, Argao. Malang Natalia Eris Gonzaga, Balisong, Argao.
Mambiar Giselle Shane Albarina, Balisong, Argao. Manipon Sofia Gabriel Carilim Diliman, Kasay, Argao. Miranda Cheryl Jane Malpago, Balisong, Argao. Nacionalis Julian Nathania Mangapis, Kasay, Argao. Uluhan Juanjoy Cabillon, Balisong, Argao. Ortega Liamar Alo, Kasay, Argao. Puro Missy Cheryl Marson, Kasay, Argao. Subuno Dinesh Cardelin Sara Libre, Balisong, Argao. Kindergarten completers for school year 2020-2021, congratulations!
Grade 6 patients, school year 2020-2021. Antinero John Rainier, Balisong, Argao. Bual Kent Justin Valiente, Kasay, Argao. Cartesiano Kent Uriel Salamanca, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Kasyon Jade Lumayag, Balisong, Argao. Dumasapal Christian John Abrigana, Balisong, Argao. Garcia Stephen Shane Mayorga, Balisong, Argao. Helbolingo Christian Rail Gonzaga, Balisong, Argao. Helbolingo John Laivan Saludaga, Balisong, Argao. Laguna Kyle Odi Reyes, Kasay, Argao. Lonzaga James Bryle Sombilon, Balisong, Argao. Mambiar Christian Yeso, Balisong, Argao. Mambiar Zachary Kanlong, Balisong, Argao. Manos Kian Saludagit, Balisong, Argao. Marzon Rayber Remonde, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Marzon Jr. Roger Palomar, Balisong, Argao. Miranda Rich Nino, Balisong, Argao. Panibio Nathan Flores, Kasay, Argao. Tabares James Ivan Angkay, Balisong, Argao. Ambayek John Reynesa Abrigana, Kasay, Argao. Balmadres Wednesday Bachansila, Balisong, Argao. Bitakura Winalin Marzon, Kasay, Argao. Katayas Kilans Mary Bangkil, Balisong, Argao, with honors. De Los Santos Sunshine Retungo, Balisong, Argao. Lichon Charlemagne Sombilon, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Emblode Earl Christine Saludaga, Balisong, Argao. Emblode Jandi Lonzaga, Balisong, Argao. Flores Alaysa Ken Ocobilio, Kasay, Argao. Ibarat April Durain Miranda, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Lopez Cassandra Nicole, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Miranda Rachel May Perdios, Balisong, Argao. Otuhan Zenrain Baho, Balisong, Argao. Ostia Anabel Sardual, Balisong, Argao. Salamanca Hazel May Jean Generacion, Balisong, Argao. Singson Ashley Kim Anglit, Kasay, Argao. Villa Gracia Nicole Marzon, Balisong, Argao. Villa Gracia Roslyn Joy Camion, Balisong, Argao. To all graduates, congratulations!
It is my honor to present to you Grade 6 Sincerity for school year 2020-2021. Abrigana Emmanuel Rosal, Kasay, Argao. Alviola Kurt Braynan Rotolios, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Amistad Richie Jr. Mambiar, Balisong, Argao. Bahinteng Ken Cyrus Udtuhan, Kandulunon, Balisong, Argao. By King Cyrus Mamak, Kasay, Argao. Kariman Ruel Lawrence Marzon, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao. Donal Gerald Mitante, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao. Dumasapal Adrian Abrigana, Balisong, Argao. Estrera Lance Kyle Bihagan, Balisong, Argao, with honors. Fernandez Clint R.V. Hadjon, Kasay, Argao. Gonzaga Sean Anthony Bilagantol, Balisong, Argao. Incorporado Rich Nino Cualbar, Balisong, Argao. Laguna Yolfritz Alexis Reyes, Kasay, Argao. Latornas Jake Imblode, Balisong, Argao. Lonzaga Arnel Imblode, Balisong, Argao. Mitante Jomar, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao. Ortega Christian Dave Pia, Balisong, Argao. Sardual Gabriel M., Balisong, Argao, with honors. Tarong Dylan Kenneth Intuma, Balisong, Argao. Abahar Karilan Duki, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao. Abrigana Rosana Intienza, Balayong, Dalaget. Alcover Safera Grace Gonzaga, Kasay, Argao, with high honors. Algar Rofame Castaños, Balisong, Argao. Cartusiano Maria Cathris Udtuhan, Balisong, Argao. Dimpas Trisha Faith Pautan, Kasay, Argao, with honors. Imblode Precious Lara, Balisong, Argao. Francis Charlene Salamanca, Balisong, Argao. Lenares Aisha Joyce Sumbilon, Balisong, Argao. Lopez Catherine Sumbilon, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao.
Marzon Gabriela Jean Ortega, Kasay, Argao. Medida Aryan Makatunog, Balayong Dalaget, with honors. Salmero Safira Patrice Rosario Ortega, Kasay, Argao. Sumbilon Lu Maris Colorada, Dalasag, Balisong, Argao. Sumbilon Myra Nicole, Balisong, Argao. Sumbilon Ria Lynn Sardual, Kandilunon, Balisong, Argao.
We, teachers, are very delighted to have witnessed and be part of this momentous event. Stay tuned as we all listen to the words of gratitude from Alexa Nadine P. Daob, a kindergarten completer.
Today is a day of happiness, inspiration, and gratefulness. To thank our dear parents who sacrifice much for our studies. To the teachers who continuously taught us amidst this pandemic. Above all, to the Almighty Father, who always spread His mantle of protection to us from this COVID-19. Thank you so much and God bless us all. Today is a day of happiness, inspiration, and gratefulness.
And in behalf of graduates of batch 2021, we have Sapira Grace G. Alcover with high honors for her words of gratitude.
It was not so long ago when I dared to dream, and not so long ago when I dared to take the first essential steps towards the fulfillment of my elementary education. Today, together with my batchmates, celebrate our success after all these years of hardships, struggles, sacrifices, and perseverance. We managed the challenges that stood before us. So do with our parents as our teacher at home, and we savor the victories that came upon us. To our distinguished stakeholders, headed by Ms. Imelda H. Yalon, District Supervisor of Argo 1, Dr. Maribek O. Montejo, our ever-active Principal, Honorable Marlon R. Sumbilon, Kasay Barangay Captain, and Honorable Tracy Gonzaga, Balisong Barangay Captain, who are equally very supportive. Honorable Felix E. Ortega, our SGC Chairperson, Honorable Yuri M. Cato, our PTA President, Corps officers and members, teachers, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good day to all of you. Today, as we end this school year, I want to express my deepest gratitude to my parents who gave me their full support as my teacher for the whole school year. It wasn't an easy job for them because they were not professional teachers, but they have tried their very best to be a good one. We're very proud of you because you never leave us alone as I face the challenges brought by this pandemic. It was not an easy job for me to tackle because I never hear a face-to-face discussion from my real teachers in the classroom, but I really work hard to be the best. To all my teachers who made sacrifices in printing our modules and extending a great effort to distribute and retrieve our modules in our respective forum. You are our inspiration, even though we just communicate through our group chats, but still you showed to us your concern. There were times that you have visited in our homes just to check if we are doing our part as a student. I am very grateful for such actions. To our Almighty Father who always guides us and give us wisdom to do better things despite of this pandemic, for always giving us good health to do with our parents and siblings. I hope that God will give us more strength to face these challenges in life and continue to gradually heal our land for this pandemic. To all of us, congratulations, and let us continue to be a better individual as we reach our dream. Thank you and congratulations once again.
At this juncture, let us all listen to the graduates' pledge of loyalty from Killen's Mary B. Catayas with honors.
Pledge of loyalty. Imbued with the spirit of never-ending love, appreciation, and loyalty to our alma mater, the Balisong Kasay Elementary School, we, the graduates of school year 2020-2021, do hereby pledge to do our best to live up to the noble tradition of this institution to the fullest satisfaction of our parents and become worthy citizens of our country. So, help us God.
In many cultures, music is an important part of people's way of life, as it plays a key role in ceremonies, social and cultural activities. Ladies and gentlemen, the moving up and the graduation songs.
We're moving up to kindergarten. We're moving up to kindergarten. As of today, we're on our way. We're moving up to kindergarten. We just can't wait for kindergarten. We just can't wait for kindergarten. New things to learn, starting next term in kindergarten. Farewell, goodbye, adios, preschool. Deep in our hearts, we love you. We're moving up to kindergarten. We're moving up to kindergarten. We are departing and glad we're starting in kindergarten. Farewell, goodbye, adios, preschool. Deep in our hearts, we love you. We're moving up to kindergarten. We're moving up to kindergarten. We are departing and glad we're starting in kindergarten. We're moving up!
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You're capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you.
It was never easy, but you dared not to give up. If you did, you will never be a step closer to your dreams. We're glad you were able to make it through. Kudos, kindergarten completers and graduates. Keep up the good work.
When I was lonely, you were with me. When I was silent, you spoke up for me. When I gave up, you gave me strength to stay. When I faltered, you cheered me on. When I doubted, you believed in me. I was lost before you showed the way. And I'll always remember the things that you said. And I followed my dreams when they led. It was you. You are the reason I'm here today. I followed my heart just like you. You changed my life and I want to say my world is much brighter with you. You believed in me and told me every day your actions showed me. You don't know how much that meant to me. You picked me up when I fell through the cracks. Gave me hope despite how odds were stacked. I stood tall because you had my back. And I'll always remember the things that you said. And I fall
This song is for those who inspire us today, who always lend a helping hand to help show us the way. This song is for those who see their students through the tough times in their lives. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. This song is for those who heard the silent cries, who stepped in to wipe the tears from the children's eyes. For those who gave us a safe place to grow, a place for us to call our home. Forever we will know that you have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. This song is for those who taught us right from wrong, who taught us much more than their craft to help our minds grow strong. This song is for those who guide us through and through, so that we can make a life. For that we say thank you. You have made a difference. You have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. As I look back on my life and to the path within my reach, I hope I can change the life of those that I teach. I can make a difference. All I do is try to see a different world through the children's eyes. And I will always be there in everything I do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you. And I will always be there in everything I do. I hope that you're as proud of me as I am proud of you.
Graduation is a major event where success can be shared. This is not only for our graduates, but to all of us teachers, parents, stakeholders who work hard in the success of school year 2020-2021. For the acknowledgement, we have our dearest Principal 2 of Balisong Kasay Elementary School, Dr. Marivec Ortiza Montejo.
Congratulations, Balisong Kasay Elementary School kindergarten completers and grade 6 graduates batch 2021. Here we are again experiencing the effect of COVID-19. Indeed, it wasn't easy, but due to the guidance of our SDS, Dr. Marilyn S. Andales, and the 3 ASDSs, Dr. Lorenzo M. Dizon, Dr. Faisy Luarez, and Dr. Anilito A. Bungkawil, with the inspiration given by our PSDS, Mrs. Imelda H. Shalun, who leads by example, made us courageous to face all the trials we had for the whole school year. It was a united effort with the school and the community. Balisong Kasay Elementary School is so blessed to have 2 supportive barangays headed by our 2 barangay captains, Honorable Ray C. Gonzaga for Balisong and Honorable Marlon R. Sumbilon for Kasay Argao, with the ever-supportive School Governing Council headed by our SGC Chairperson, Honorable Felix E. Ortega, with the very active PTA officers led by our President,
Honorable Yuri K. Sanz, and with the constant support of the Purok officers and members and our very generous alumni and all our donors. But of course, we will not forget in appreciating the work of our instant teachers to the children, our parents, or those who served as the home tutors of the pupils whom performed a very difficult job and made them realize that teaching is not easy. To the pupils, especially those who religiously answered their modules. And of course, to all the teachers, especially those who worked hard to make this virtual graduation a success. To the kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Lorraine S. Rocamora. To grade 6 teachers, Mrs. Caroline O. Sumbilon and Mrs. Jane A. Cordova. To subject teachers, Miss Jennifer M. Rodriguez, at the same time our ICT coordinator, and Miss Helen G. Salamanca, Mrs. Claire P. Rialda, our Master of Ceremonies, and our event coordinator, Mrs. Mylene S. Batuktoy, and special thanks to Mr. Joel Rodriguez, who helped us in all the technicalities to have this virtual graduation a success. Above all, to God Almighty, who made everything possible. Thank you so much, everyone. Keep safe and God bless us all.